When September softened, I was walking next to you. Summer left the windows open, but the heat was letting go. There was gold along the sidewalk. There was something we both knew. You were talking about nothing. I was listening to your hands, how they moved beneath the sunlight, like a language I could understand. Then the wind turned cool between us, and you moved a little near. For a moment all the city was the only place I wanted to be. When September softened, I began to fall for you. Not like rain against the rooftop, but like light comes shining through. When September softened, every ordinary view held a little more of heaven, just because I walked with you. We took the longer road that evening, past the houses painted gold. Your shoulder brushed against my shoulder, and the whole world seemed to slow. You said autumn made you hopeful, though you never told me why. I could hear it in the silence, I could see it in your eyes. When the first leaf crossed our footsteps, you reached out and took my hand. There are moments we remember long before we understand. When September softened, I began to fall for you. Not like rain against the rooftop, but like light comes shining through. When September softened, every ordinary view held a little more of heaven, just because I walked with you. Maybe love does not announce itself. Maybe it arrives this way, in a sleeve against your fingers, in the cooling of the day. I had waited without knowing for a season warm and true. Then September changed its colors and quietly led me to you. When September softened, I gave all my heart to you. Every road became a promise, every sky was something new. When September softened, all the longing led me through to the first page of our autumn, to the life I found with you. Summer faded in the distance, but its warmth was not gone. When September softened, that was when our love began. 2 cups by the window, and the rain coming down. You were watching autumn gather on the other side of town. Little rivers on the window, turning all the lights around. I was warming up the water, you were humming something low. There were words I could have spoken, but I thought you ought to know. In the silence of that hand so close to mine. I could feel an ordinary day becoming part of our lives. 2 cups by the window, your eyes looking into mine, while the rain moved through the city. We forgot about the time. 2 cups by the window, nothing grand and nothing new, but I could stay here all my life, sharing quiet days with you. Your coat rested on the old chair, mine was hanging by the door. There were leaves along the pavement, there was no need to ask for more. You smiled when the room grew darker, and I turned the small lamp on. Even after rain had ended, neither one of us had gone. Maybe love is not a thunderstorm, maybe love is candlelight. Maybe all the things we wait to find are already here tonight. 2 cups by the window, your eyes looking into mine, while the rain moved through the city. We forgot about the time. 2 cups by the window, nothing grand and nothing new, but I could stay here all my life, sharing quiet days with you. If the seasons keep on changing, if the years move faster still, let me always know this feeling. Let this room remember us. When the world is cold and restless, when the road is hard to see, leave a place beside the window, leave another cup for me. 2 cups by the window, and your hand holding on to mine, while the last rain left the city. We let evening take its time. 2 cups by the window, and a love both warm and true. Now I know I want a lifetime full of quiet days with you. The rain stopped on the window, but we stayed a little more. 2 cups beside each other, like they had always been before. One step then another, your sleeve brushing mine. We were walking past the market as they folded up the stands. Someone swept the fallen petals, someone turned the window lamps. You were telling me a story I had heard from you before, but I loved the way you told it, so I asked to hear some more. Every time the sidewalk narrowed, you would move a little near, and the words I meant to tell you were the only words I feared. Our sleeves kept brushing as we walked beneath the change. changing sky. Our sleeves kept brushing, and neither one of us stepped aside. Maybe our hearts were trying to say what we were too afraid to say. Our sleeves kept brushing, and I wished we could walk that way all day. There were chestnuts in the windows. There was music from a room. There were bicycles and shadows moving through the afternoon. When the west wind found the corner, you came closer to my side. I could feel the warmth between us, though our hands had never tied. Every time your shoulder touched me, all the city disappeared. There were only two uncertain hearts, and the truth becoming clear. Our sleeves kept brushing as we walked beneath the changing sky. Our sleeves kept brushing, and neither one of us stepped aside. Maybe our hearts were trying to say what we were too afraid to say. Our sleeves kept brushing, and I wished we could walk that way all day. At the crossing near the station, we stood waiting for the light. You looked down and smiled so softly, then you turned and met my eyes. There were so many ways to leave you, so many roads that led away. But when the green light shone before us, I still wanted you to stay. If I had reached across the distance, would you have taken hold of me? If I had spoken without hiding, would you have said you felt it too? Then your fingers found my fingers, like they always knew the way. And every quiet autumn feeling found the courage to escape. Our sleeves kept brushing, but now your hand was holding mine. Our sleeves kept brushing as evening filled the autumn sky. We let our hearts stop hiding and said what we were too afraid to say. Our sleeves kept brushing, but love was walking with us all the way. Our sleeves kept brushing as the last gold faded into blue. I had walked that road 100 times, but it became a road with you. One step, then another, your warm hand holding mine. The season changed around us, and so did you and I. I heard your name in the wind tonight, though no one else was there. You have only been away a while, but autumn knows the change. The morning light feels farther now, the rooms don't feel the same. Your book is lying by the a chair, your cup is where you left it. I thought that I could miss you quietly, but my heart would not accept it. Every hour without you shows me what I couldn't see. You were more than someone near me, you were part of everything. I hear your name in the wind, coming back through the trees. Every leaf against my window brings your memory to me. I say your name to the wind, as if the wind could carry it through. If the whole sky can hear me, maybe somehow it will reach you. I walked our road this afternoon beneath the fading sun. I passed the place you held my hand when our autumn had begun. The little store was closing, the street lights flickered on. I turned to share the moment, then remembered you were gone. I don't wanna hide the longing, I don't wanna make it small. Love is not less beautiful because it hurts when you're far. I hear your name in the wind, coming back through the trees. Every leaf against my window brings your memory to me. I say your name to the wind, as if the wind could carry it through. If the whole sky can hear me, maybe somehow it will reach you. Tonight I opened up your letter, though I know each word by heart. You said distance was a season, not a road that keeps us apart. So I held it to the lamplight as the shadows crossed the room, and I promised I would wait here through the deepest afternoon. But I miss you more than silence, more than gentle words can say. I miss your voice beside me at the ending of the day. I don't need to look composed now, I don't need to hide the truth. Every part of me is calling, every part is reaching you. Come back and find me waiting where the golden leaves descend. Come back before this autumn is given all its colors to the wind. I hear your name in the wind, and I let my whole heart speak. I have tried to hold this longing, but love was never meant to be weak. I call your name to the wind, let it rise above the roofs tonight. Let it cross the miles between us, let it find you in the fading light. I hear your name in the wind, and I know what I must do. I will keep this autumn burning until it brings me back to you. If the whole sky can hear me, then I know you'll hear me too. I whisper your name to the evening, and the wind carries it to you. There you were, in the maple light. I had counted every morning since the day you went away. I had watched the trees grow brighter as the blue turned into gray. Then the gate opened before me, and I saw you down the road, with the sunlight on your shoulders and your shadow stretching gold. I had planned 1,000 speeches, I had saved 1,000 words, but the moment that you saw me, they became the simplest ones. In the maple light, you came walking back to me, with the red and gold around you like a long-awaited dream. In the maple light, I forgot the lonely nights when you opened up your arms. Everything in me came back to life. You were laughing as you reached me, I was crying as I smiled. We stood holding one another in the middle of the path. People passed us on the sidewalk, leaves went dancing at our feet, but the world could keep on moving. You were all I came to see. There was nothing left to question, there was nothing left to prove. All the distance disappeared when I felt the warmth of you. In the maple light, you came walking back to me, with the red and gold around you like a long-awaited dream. In the maple light, I forgot the lonely nights when you opened up your arms. Everything in me came back to life. We went slowly toward the river, taking every road we knew. You told me what you had been missing, I said I had missed it too. How you waited for my laughter, how I listened for your key, how an empty room kept asking when you would come home to me. Then you stopped beneath the branches as the evening gathered blue, and you said no road between us could make me stop loving you. Let the winter come tomorrow, let the cold wind cross the town. I have learned that love grows stronger every time the leaves come down. I will never hide my longing, I will never call it small. If I have to cross the seasons, I will cross them all. Because every road that takes you, every mile that pulls you far, cannot change the place I hold you, cannot move you from my heart. In the maple light, you came running back to me, and the whole October sky opened wide above the trees. In the maple light, all the waiting felt worthwhile. You said my name and held me closer, and I saw forever in your smile. In the maple light, I knew exactly where to be, not beneath the autumn colors, but wherever you were next to me. The leaves kept falling softly as the daylight disappeared, but the maple light stayed with us, because you were finally here. Don't turn at the corner. Let's take the long way home. Daylight folded by the river, shops were drawing down their blinds. Every window held a color, every clock was losing time. You were walking close beside me, with your coat against the cold. I could see our breath before us, I could feel your hand in mine. There was no need to hurry, there was nowhere else to be. So when we reached the shore, shortest road. I said, take the next one with me. Let's take the long way home, where the quiet streetlights glow. Let the evening move around us, let the autumn take it slow. Let's take the long way home. I am not ready to let go. Every extra step beside you is another piece of home. We went past the closed-up garden and the schoolyard painted blue. You remembered being younger. I learned something new about you. At the bridge we stopped to listen to the water moving on. You said some things pass so quickly. I said, then let's keep walking on. I don't need a grand occasion, I don't need a perfect view. Any road becomes worth taking when it gives me time with you. Let's take the long way home, where the quiet streetlights glow. Let the evening move around us, let the autumn take it slow. Let's take the long way home. I am not ready to let go. Every extra step beside you is another piece of home. There will be days we cannot lengthen, there will be trains we cannot miss, there will be doors that close behind us, and nights that end too soon like this. But tonight the road is open, and your shoulder touches mine. So I'll keep choosing every turning that can give us one more mile. If home is where the heart can rest, then home is not a place alone. It is your voice along the pavement, it is your hand leading me home. Let's take the long way home. Let the moon rise soft and low, let the last leaves fall behind us. We still have a while to go. Let's take the long way home. I no longer fear the cold. Every road I walk beside you is the only home I know. Let's take the long way home. Even when the seasons change, if I have your steps beside me, no road will ever feel too long. We passed the final corner, but neither one let go. The night had led us homeward by the longest road we know. You took my hand and said, come on, run with me. We had walked beneath the branches, trying not to lose the day, red and yellow filled the pavement. Every breeze sent them our way. Then you turned with sudden laughter, like a light I couldn't miss. You said, why are we so careful? There are days made just for this. Before I found an answer, you were pulling me along, and the quiet street behind us filled with something like a song. We were running through the leaves, letting all the colors rise, with the autumn at our feet and the whole world open wide. We were running through the leaves, you were laughing next to me. For the first time I stopped hiding, I was everything I wanted to be. All the plans I thought I needed, all the words I couldn't say, fell behind us with the shadows as we hurried down the lane. You were breathless, I was smiling, neither one of us slowed down. Every window caught the sunlight, every leaf became a sound. I had spent so long believing love was something to control, but you turned and called my name, and every door opened in my soul. We were running through the leaves, letting all the colors rise, with the autumn at our feet and the whole world open wide. We were running through the leaves, you were laughing next to me. For the first time I stopped hiding, I was everything I wanted to be. I don't want to love you quietly, as if love should not be heard. I don't wanna save my feelings for a safer set of words. I want every golden morning, I want every crimson night, I want ordinary moments filled with all the love inside. If the years begin to hurry, if the seasons disappear, I will still remember running with your joyful voice so near. You gave every hidden feeling room to rise and room to breathe, and I knew my heart was living, running with you through the leaves. We were running through the leaves, and I called your name out loud. All the colors rose around us like a bright and shining cloud. We were running through the leaves, with your warm hand holding me. I had never felt so certain, I had never felt so free. Let us run through every season, let us love with nothing hidden. If tomorrow waits before us, we will meet it as we are. We were running through the leaves, and the autumn seemed to sing. I was not afraid of falling, you had taught my heart to live. When we finally stopped running, leaves were resting in your hair. You were standing close and smiling, and my whole heart met you there. October at the window, your reflection next to mine. We came home with leaves upon us, and the evening in our clothes. You were still a little breathless from the road we chose to run. I turned on the corner lamplight. You said 2 cups on the sill. Outside all the trees were moving, inside everything was still. Then I saw us in the glass, with the city far behind, and I wish that I could hold that simple picture still in time. October window, your reflection next to mine, while the leaves were letting go. inside. There was nothing more I needed than your face beside my own tonight. You were reading by the lamplight. I was watching shadows move. Every now and then you looked up, just to see if I was there. There were footsteps on the pavement. There were headlights passing through, but the room felt deep and quiet with the peaceful sound of you. I had thought that love was always something difficult to find, but it lived in how you found me, with your eyes from time to time. October window, your reflection next to mine, while the leaves were letting go, I was learning how to stay. October window, keeping all our warmth inside. There was nothing more I needed than your face beside my own tonight. Someday this room may look different. Someday these walls may disappear. We may live beneath another sky in another passing year, but I will carry this October and the way you looked at me, not as something lost behind us, but as where our lives began. If the world keeps asking questions, if the seasons rearrange, I will find you in the window and remember what remains. Love is not the glass between us. Love is not the fading view. Love is choosing every evening to keep turning back to you. October window, now I see more than tonight. In your reflection I can see 1,000 mornings by your side. October window, let the autumn pass outside. All the branches may grow empty, but our hearts still hold their light. October window, your warm hand is holding mine. There is nothing more I need than to keep choosing you through time. October left the window and slowly filled the night, but our two reflections stayed there, holding on to all the light. One seat empty. Across the table from me, I went back to our old cafe on a quiet afternoon. The waiter looked behind me, then he asked, "A table for two?" I almost turned to answer like you were coming through the door, but the bell above it settled and no footsteps crossed the floor. chose the table by the window where you always used to sit. I placed my coat beside me, but I couldn't cover it. One seat empty where you used to lean toward me. Every word inside this room knows exactly where you should be. One seat empty and a silence I can't move. There is a whole cafe around me, but all I see is you. Someone brought 2 cups of coffee to the table next to mine. For a moment I remembered when your hand would reach for mine. Outside people crossed the pavement, holding collars to the cold. I watched autumn fill the city from the chair you used to hold. I could leave before the evening, I could find another place, but I stayed because the window still remembered your face. One seat empty where you used to lean toward me. Every word inside this room knows exactly where you should be. One seat empty and a silence I can't move. There is a whole cafe around me, but all I see is you. I don't know if love is over or if love is waiting still. I don't know if I should call you or keep learning to be still. There are questions in my pocket, there are answers I don't know. There is one unfinished sentence I have carried everywhere I go. If you walked in at this moment, I would not pretend I'm fine. I would tell you that I miss you. I would ask you to sit down. I would move the cup between us. I would take your hand in mine and let everything unspoken finally step into the light. One seat empty, but my heart still makes you room. Every time the doorbell trembles, I still turn and look for you. One seat empty where autumn used to be. I don't know if you are coming, but your place remains with me. One seat empty and the daylight fading through. There is a whole world around me, but all my roads still lead to you. The waiter cleared the tables as the evening filled the street. I left the cafe slowly, but I never moved your seat. Rain across town, is it falling where you are? When I stepped outside the cafe, all the streets had turned to gray. People opened up their umbrellas and the afternoon gave way. I stood underneath the awning with your absence next to me. Then I wondered if you watched the same rain from across the city. There are only 7 streets and a river in between, but tonight they feel much farther than any distance I have seen. Rain across town, is it falling where you are? Does it touch your darkened window? Do you watch it in the dark? Rain across town, underneath the same gray blue. sky can hold us both, why do I feel so far from you? I began to walk home slowly, with the rain against my coat. Every light along the pavement held a memory I knew. There was one beneath the station, where you kissed me in the cold. There was one beside the bookstore, where you said you'd never go. Now the water fills the footsteps that we left along the street, but it cannot wash away what your love has left in me. Rain across town, is it falling where you are? Does it touch your darkened window? Do you watch it in the dark? Rain across town, underneath the same gray blue. If one sky can hold us both, why do I feel so far from you? Maybe you are by your window, with your hand against the glass. Maybe every drop reminds you of the days we let go past. Maybe you have found my memory in the rhythm of the rain. Maybe you have said my name and then grown quiet once again. I could cross the river tonight, I could knock upon your door, I could tell you that this silence does not serve us anymore. But I stand here with my longing and the words I cannot send, while the rain keeps crossing distances that I am afraid to cross. Rain across town, carry what I cannot say. Find the window where you're waiting before evening fades away. Across town, tell you I still think of you. Tell you every empty silence only makes my love more true. Rain across town, we are under the same sky. Maybe we are not so distant. Maybe love has not said goodbye. Rain moved beyond my window, toward the other side of town. I left one small light burning, in case you turned around. I wrote the words I couldn't say. It was sometime after midnight, when the rain had nearly gone. I was sitting by the window, with the hallway lights still on. Then I opened our last conversation and I read each line again. There were weeks of empty silence, where your voice had once been. So I placed my hands above the words and let the truth begin. For the first time I stopped hiding everything I held within. The message I never sent said I miss you, said I was wrong, said the silence between us has already lasted too long. The message I never sent said my heart still waits for you. I wrote everything phrases that made everything sound small. Then I wrote, I still remember every autumn, every call. I wrote, do you think about me when the evening fills your room? Do you ever reach to call me, then decide it's still too soon? Every sentence felt like stepping from the darkness into light, but the fear of losing you again kept my hand there through the night. The message I never sent said I miss you, said I was wrong, said the silence between us has already lasted too long. The message I never sent said my heart still waits for you. I wrote everything I wanted, but I couldn't send it through. I should have told you I was frightened when I turned and walked away. I should have told you that my anger was the love I couldn't say. I should have crossed that room between us. I should have asked you not to leave, but I let one wounded moment speak for everything in me. Now the truth is on the screen, clearer than it has ever been. I don't want another season to begin where we have been. If you answer, I will listen. If you don't, I'll bear the truth. But I cannot keep pretending. I have learned to live without you. The message I never sent held the heart I used to hide. Every word was asking you to come back to the other side. The message I never sent said I still believe in us, said that love can cross the distance if we finally learn to trust. The message I never sent was the truest thing I knew. All the words were there before me, but my courage never moved. My hand waited by the arrow as the morning entered in. The message stayed between my heartbeat and the place where you had been. Called you. It was 17 past midnight when I found your name again. The rain had left the window, but its shadow still remained. I held the phone between my hands as if it carried something warm, and I wondered where you were and who you turned to in the dark. I could hear the words inside me, I could feel them start to rise, but the memory of our last goodbye still stood between our lives. I almost called you just to hear you say hello, just to know if there's a part of you that hasn't let me go. I almost called you with the truth I couldn't hide. I had your number in my hands and all our autumns in my mind. I rehearsed the first few seconds. I've been thinking, are you well? But every way I tried to start became a story I could not tell. Should I say that I was sorry? Should I ask if you still care? Should I tell you that your empty chair still waits for you? you somewhere. Then my finger found the button, and the whole room seemed to wait. But fear can turn a single touch into a distance far too great. I almost called you just to hear you say hello, just to know if there's a part of you that hasn't let me go. I almost called you with the truth I couldn't hide. I had your number in my hands and all our autumns in my mind. I was not afraid of hearing that you no longer felt the same. I was frightened you would answer and still know me by my name. I was frightened all the feeling would return within one sound, that the walls I built around me would come falling to the ground. But those walls have never saved me, they have only kept me here, with a message never sent and a love I made unclear. So I let myself remember every promise, every kiss, and I said into the silence what my heart could not resist. I still love you, I still miss you, I still wish that you were near. I have carried you through every day and every changing year. I almost called you, not because I felt alone. I almost called you because you still feel like home. I almost called you to let my hidden heart come through, to say the love I tried to silence has been speaking only you. I almost called you, and tonight I know the truth. Even if my hand could not move, every part of me reached you. If courage comes tomorrow, I will let the whole truth through. But tonight I held your number and said aloud, I still love you. The screen went dark before me, but my heart was finally clear. I did not make the call tonight, but love was spoken here. Your scarf again. I was putting summer clothes away as the afternoon grew cold, moving slowly through the things I had forgotten that I owned, under letters and a sweater folded carefully in blue. There it was beneath my fingers, the scarf that once belonged to you. For a moment I just held it, I forgot the passing time. Then a room I thought had vanished opened somewhere in my mind. Your scarf in the drawer, with the memories I stored away. One touch brought back the evening when you wrapped it around me in the rain. Your scarf in the drawer, still as soft as it was before. I had hidden it from daylight, but I couldn't hide my heart anymore. I remembered at the bus stop how the north wind crossed the street. You had laughed and pulled it tighter, then you you placed it over me. You said keep it till tomorrow, but tomorrow came and went. Then the days became a distance, and the scarf stayed where I left it. Every season I avoided that one corner of the room, as if closing up the drawer could keep me from remembering you. Your scarf in the drawer, with the memories I stored away. One touch brought back the evening when you wrapped it around me in the rain. Your scarf in the drawer, still as soft as it was before. I had hidden it from daylight, but I couldn't hide my heart anymore. A piece of cloth cannot remember, it cannot know the words we said. It cannot hear the way you whispered or the way I turned my head. But my hands remember clearly, and my shoulders know its weight, and my heart still knows the moment when your warmth made winter wait. I don't wanna fear the memories, I don't wanna shut the door. Love is not less true or beautiful because it hurts a little more. So I lifted it around me, let it rest against my skin, and the person I had hidden slowly stepped outside again. Your scarf from the drawer, now it's moving in the autumn air. I am walking through the city with the love I tried to leave in there. Your scarf from the drawer does not mean that I can't let go. It means every love has something that the changing years still hold. Your scarf from the drawer, and your memory close to me. I am not ashamed to miss you, I am not afraid to feel. I closed the empty drawer and walked into the evening. Your scarf around my shoulders, and my heart no longer hiding. At dusk, someone played our song, and I stopped beneath the light. I was walking past the houses as the day began to close. Golden light lay on the windows, evening gathered on the road. Then a melody came drifting from an open room above. I knew it from the first few notes, the song we used to love. Once I would have walked on faster, once I would have turned away, but I stood beneath that window and I let the music play. Our song at dusk came floating down the avenue. Every note opened a door and led my memory back to you. Our song at dusk, I didn't hide or turn away. I let it hold the love we had until the end of day. I remembered your old kitchen and the radio playing low, how you pulled me from the doorway saying, "Don't be shy, come close." We were never graceful dancers, but you held me like we were, and we across the ending till we hardly heard the words. I had called that night a memory, I had placed it in the past. But the heart does not stop feeling just because the years have passed. Our song at dusk came floating down the avenue. Every note opened a door and led my memory back to you. Our song at dusk, I didn't hide or turn away. I let it hold the love we had until the end of day. A memory is not a chain when I no longer have to run. It can warm a quiet evening like the last October sun. What we shared was not made smaller by the distance or the years. It was real when we were living it, and it's real inside me here. Our song at dusk no longer asks me to pretend. Some loves may change their shape, but they do not simply end. Our song at dusk still knows the heart I gave to you. So I stayed until the final note and let myself remember you. The music left the window, but its warmth walked home with me. Your coat is by the doorway where you left it that last night. We had spoken out of anger, we had turned away too soon. There were words across the table, there was thunder in the room. You walked out into the evening before the first cold rain, and your coat stayed on the hanger as I listened for your steps. I believed that you would notice, I believed you'd soon return. So I never moved a single thing and let the hallway light still burn. The coat you left behind has been waiting by the door. I kept thinking you would come back and reach for it once more. The coat you left behind still remembers your shape, but I cannot ask an empty room to bring you home again. Friends have asked me why I keep it through the changing of the year. I said maybe you'll come for it, but that wasn't why it stayed here. It remained because I loved you and I couldn't say goodbye. It remained because admitting that would break the walls inside. I have spent too many evenings speaking softly to the past, but love was never meant to live behind a pane of glass. The coat you left behind has been waiting by the door. still remembers your shape. But I cannot ask an empty room to bring you home again. I was wrong to let my anger speak more loudly than my love. I was wrong to watch you leave and never ask you to turn back. If your heart is closed against me, I will listen, I will understand. But I cannot let my fear decide what love still has to say. So tonight I'll cross the silence. I will walk the streets between. I will bring the coat you left here, and the truth I should have given. The coat you left behind is no longer by the door. I am carrying it with me. I won't wait here anymore. The coat you left behind has led me out into the night. If one road remains between us, I will cross that road tonight. Your coat is on my shoulders, and your street is just ahead. Leaves nowhere to fall, and my heart knew where to go. I reached your street at evening with your coat around my arms. Every step became more difficult the closer that I came. Then I stood outside your doorway with 1,000 things to say, before I found the strength to knock. You opened it anyway. For a moment neither moved. There was nothing we could hide. Then you looked down at the coat and slowly stepped aside. Leaves nowhere to fall, rivers know which way to run. I had lost the road between us, but my heart knew where to come. Leaves nowhere to fall when the autumn wind is gone. Maybe love can lose its way and still remember where it belongs. We sat down beside the window as the room grew dark and blue. I told you where my anger came from, then I listened when you spoke. You said silence had not healed you, it had only made you tired, and the love we tried to bury had been living there inside. We could not undo the evening when we let each other go, but we could choose the next few words and speak them soft and slow. Leaves nowhere to fall, rivers know which way to run. I had lost the road between us, but my heart knew where to come. Leaves nowhere to fall when the autumn wind is gone. Maybe love can lose its way and still remember where it belongs. We did not promise forever. We did not say the hurt was gone. We only placed the truth between us and agreed to carry on. Sometimes love returns in whispers, not in thunder, not in flame. Sometimes all a heart is asking is to hear its honest name. Leaves nowhere to fall, and tonight I understand. Love can cross a season's distance with one open heart and hand. Leaves nowhere to fall, and the road has brought me through. After all the ways I wandered, I still found my way to you. Outside, leaves touch the pavement. Inside, I stayed with you. The bench was cold beneath my hand. October moved across the land. A row of trees let go of gold. The evening gathered, soft and slow. I sat where you once sat with me, beneath the leaning maple tree. And in the silence of that place, the wind returned your quiet face. I thought the time would close the door and leave no footsteps on the floor. But every leaf that touched the ground brought one forgotten heartbeat back around. On the bench where autumn waited, all the words came back unchanged. Every promise we had whispered still remembered both our names. Maybe love was never leaving, maybe we just lost the way. On the bench where autumn waited, I still wish that you would stay. A paper cup was by my side. The clouds were pale, the street was wide. Two sparrows crossed the empty square, and for a moment you were there. Not like a dream that disappears, not like a song I used to hear, but like a hand I almost knew, still reaching gently through the blue. I do not need the past returned or every fallen candle burned. I only need one honest sign that somewhere you remember I was mine. On the bench where autumn waited, all the words came back unchanged. Every promise we had whispered still remembered both our names. Maybe love was never leaving, maybe we just lost the way. On the bench where autumn waited, I still wish that you would stay. If you should walk this road again, past quiet trees and evening rain, you will not find me asking why or counting all the years gone by. Just sit beside me for a while. No grand confession, only your smile. We do not have to start anew. We only have to tell the truth. On the bench where autumn waited, I could finally understand. Love can live through empty seasons, like a warmth inside the hands. If your heart is still returning, you will find me here today. On the bench where autumn waited. there is room for you to stay. One golden leaf came resting near, and somehow you no longer felt so far from here. The shops were closing one by one. The narrow street had lost the sun. November breathed against the glass while quiet strangers hurried past. I pulled my coat around my hands and watched the leaves cross where I stood. Then through the amber evening air, I heard familiar footsteps there. I did not turn, I could not move. My heart already knew the truth before your shadow reached my side. The years between us stepped aside. Footsteps under amber light, coming closer through the night. Every sound I knew by heart found the place where we could start. You said my name so soft and slow, like you had never let it go. Footsteps under amber light brought you back to me tonight. You wore the scarf I used to know, the one you chose so long ago. A little rain was in your hair, a tired kindness waited there. We did not speak of who was wrong or why the road had taken long. You only smiled and stood with me beneath the nearly empty trees. No perfect words were needed then, no promise made to break again. Your hand moved gently into mine, and all the clocks released their time. Footsteps under amber light, coming closer through the night. Every sound I knew by heart found the place where we could start. You said my name so soft and slow, like you had never let it go. Footsteps under amber light brought you back to me tonight. Maybe love is not a flame calling loudly out a name. Maybe love is walking home after being gone too long. Maybe it is one small sign, your cold fingers holding mine. Nothing grand for us to prove, only two hearts choosing not to move. Footsteps under amber light, no more distance left tonight. Every road that pulled apart led us to this quiet start. Say my name once more and then let the evening hold us here. Footsteps under amber light sounded like our love returning tonight. The street grew still as we walked on. Two shadows joined before the amber light was gone. Settled on the hill, the garden gate A line of smoke above the trees moved slowly through the autumn breeze. I saw your coat beside the door, the way it used to hang before. And all at once this quiet place felt warm enough to say your name. We wandered farther than we knew, through separate nights and mornings too. But every road beneath our feet was turning back toward this same street. Leave the porch light on for me when the autumn night comes down. Let it shine across the garden like a small and faithful sound. I may lose my way in darkness, I may walk where I cannot see. But if your heart still has a window, leave the porch light on for me. We do not need to mend it all before the final leaves can fall. Some things return a thread at a time, a hand in yours, your breath with mine. I'll set 2 cups beside the chair and keep your old blue blanket there. Not for the love we used to know, but for the love we choose to grow. No perfect season ever stays, no heart is certain every day. But I can promise when you roam, I will not close the road to home. Leave the porch light on for me when the autumn night comes down. Let it shine across the garden like a small and faithful sound. I may lose my way in darkness, I may walk where I cannot see. But if your heart still has a window, leave the porch light on for me. And I will leave a light for you through every cold November blue. No questions waiting at the door, no need to be who we were before. Come as you are with tired hands, with all the things I understand. Love does not always call out loud. Sometimes it simply waits around. Leave the porch light on for me, I will leave one on for you. Through the rain and falling branches, we will have a light to follow. If the long road makes us weary, if the night is cold and deep, we will always know the way home by the lights we choose to keep. 2 quiet lights beneath the autumn sky, one in your window and one in mine. The trees are almost empty now. The evening rests on every bough. The path where golden colors lay has slowly turned a softer gray. You stand beside me in the cold. Your quiet hand is mine to hold, and nothing asks us to explain the roads that brought us home again. The year may close its autumn door, the wind may take what came before, but what is true will not depart when it has found a resting heart. After the last leaf falls, I will still be here. After the golden days have disappeared, when every branch is bare and winter draws near, after the last leaf falls, I will still be here. We love through rooms of afternoon, through early dusk and rising moon, through letters written, never sent, and all the words we almost meant. We lost the road, we lost the time. Your shadow wandered far from mine, but love kept one small window bright until we found our way tonight. We cannot hold September still or ask the leaves to keep the hill, but I can walk through every change and let my heart remain the same. After the last leaf falls, I will still be here. After the golden days have disappeared, when every branch is bare and winter draws near, after the last leaf falls, I will still be here. If spring should find us older, then I'll learn your changing face again. If summer carries us apart, I'll keep the doorway of my heart. And when another autumn glows along the quiet road, we know we will remember how love stayed when every color had to fade. After the last leaf falls, we will still be here, beyond the amber light, beyond the passing year. No season takes away the love that brought us near. After the last leaf falls,